Welcome back to a brand new Gemming to Max episode, guys. My name is Chief Pat, and today we're going to be opening up some magical chests and hopefully upgrading some more of our cards at level 10. Now, if you take a look in the top right, we have over 41,000 gems. That's around $300 to upgrade on chests. I actually had the people over at taploot.net hook me up. They're a way to get free gems in both Clash of Clans and Clash Royale, so make sure you guys check them out. I will throw a link in the description below. Let's go ahead and open up these chests as I put it on super duper crazy fast forward of doom. There were so many chests to open, my fingers hurt by the end of it. Now that it's done in the span of like 15 seconds, let's check what we have to upgrade on our side of our deck. Now, we have absolutely nothing to upgrade inside of our battle deck. Doesn't look like that much is going to change, but we do have plenty of things to upgrade throughout the rest of our cards, seeing as we finally have 144,000 gold to spend. So we can just make our way through pretty much all of these. The Mirror is a pretty fun card. The P.E.K.K.A, I've trolled with that a little bit in the past. Not too many of these I use all that much though. So really not too much of a use. Now, of course, I am not a Dirty Expo user. I might use the Giant Skeleton at some point though, as well as that balloon right there. The Baby Dragon has been making a comeback for high levels, as well as the Prince is pretty fun as well. But I'm actually pretty happy with my deck right now, especially at level 10. Feels like I've struck a nice balance between offense and defense. Obviously, with the Inferno Tower changes, the main part of my old strategy was mixed up just a bit. So I've been experimenting with what works and what doesn't work. And so far, this has worked out pretty decently for me against other level 10s. Of course, fighting people higher than you is definitely a different story. And with only a couple of upgrades left, the Bomb Tower, the Balloon, the Giant Skeleton, we are making our way to mostly level 6 epics, level 8 rares, and level 10 commons. Now, taking a look at what we have right now, of course, the Tombstone is super strong right now, probably the most commonly used cards inside of the entire game. So if you guys aren't using the Tombstone, I definitely recommend it. But I definitely wanted to show you guys the Prince. The Prince is actually pretty funny, and I've been using him for a couple of different high-level strategies, and people definitely don't expect him because he is so counterable with that Tombstone and the Barbarians and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and hop into a quick match against Apex and to see how this Prince works out. Okay, so starting out, just gonna of course let my elixir save up. Apex does use a lot of golems, so I definitely have to make sure I'm aware of that. Gonna drop my Tombstone on my side of the base, but you might notice that his does have 1 level on mine, so his skeletons will be able to kill my skeletons one shot, whereas his will survive. But I'll take a little bit of damage against his side of that crown tower and drop my Prince on the other side, and he doesn't even know how to react. He actually couldn't drop anything in time. He ended up dropping a free spell, which of course is going to serve a little bit of a problem because he still has to deal with that Prince. Looks like he's going to go ahead and attack through that Knight once or twice. 1,800 health left on that tower. And yeah, a lot of people definitely don't expect the Prince, especially up here. It's not really a commonly used card at all. So anytime you have a chance to surprise your opponent, definitely try to do that because for me, it's worked out pretty well. Okay, so nice fireball from Apex. That's going to reset our elixir. Looks like I'm just going to keep on saving up to 10 elixir. And as soon as we get a little bit closer, I will drop my Tombstone, deciding what side I want to drop it on. Doesn't really matter too much for the Tombstone, seeing as the towers will one-shot them anyways. But the archers dropped in the back mean a fireball to the face, and then that will do a decent amount of damage against that tower. Now, saving up once again, I can use my archers to shoot over the top. Not great placement from Apex right there. Looks like there's a wizard on the right-hand side, which means a Prince is going to come crashing through the left as he drops a Knight to back up that wizard. Now, this Prince doesn't have a free spell in his way just yet, which means he is going to go absolutely crazy on that tower, taking it from full health to 0 in one go. And he's going to get a couple of shots off against this King Tower as well. He simply did not respect the Prince Tower, right? Or not the Prince Tower. Man, if there was a Prince Tower, that would be crazy OP. But he didn't respect the Prince, which means he lost a lot of health on his tower. And at this point, it's time to play a little bit of defense as he drops a balloon down the left-hand side. Now, that level 7 balloon is so incredibly tanky, it's going to take a lot to shoot down, so I dropped the Tombstone to distract with some archers to back it up. Looks like he's going to go down the right-hand side, but he doesn't have a lot of stuff on defense, which means my Prince is going to go in, get a little bit distracted by that Tombstone, but now he's going to start crashing towards that King Tower. Alright, so Knight will be able to defend for about a second or two. Hog Rider's going to go down the right-hand side while the Prince bashes away on that tower. Wizard's going to shoot at this balloon right here, but little does he see that Prince going absolutely crazy, and the Fireball Archer combo will finish it off for a 3-crown victory. The Prince is a very cheesy card up here, guys, but if you can end up getting your opponent low on Elixir, it is definitely devastating and can take a single tower out just like a balloon. So don't sleep on the Prince. 41 trophies and a very nice 3-crown victory. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, lots of magical chests today, and we're going to need a lot of magical chests in the future if we're going to get up to max. Make sure you drop a like on the episode if you enjoyed it. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.